Welcome to Atelier Nest, where vintage charm and romantic elegance meet. In this video, discover a dreamy shabby chic home filled with timeless details, soft textures, and poetic beauty. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring home decor journeys steeped in nostalgia and gentle romance. A weathered white front door opens to reveal delicate lace curtains fluttering in the breeze, framed by faded shutters in pastel blue. Potted hydrangeas and vintage tin buckets cluster around the porch, while a floral welcome mat and antique wall sconce add romance to the home's time-worn, charming exterior. Inside the entryway, pale blush wallpaper with faint floral prints hugs the walls. A carved wooden bench with distressed paint sits below a coat rack adorned with straw hats. A chipped enamel pitcher overflows with dried peonies, resting on a lace-covered side table bathed in warm, nostalgic sunlight. The living room whispers vintage elegance with a tufted linen sofa, soft pink and ivory pillows, and crocheted throws. A coffee table with cracked paint holds stacked poetry books, while rose-shaped candles flicker gently. Above, a gilded mirror reflects the romance of soft drapery and layered textures. An arched opening leads to the dining room, where a ruffled tablecloth spills over a time-worn oak table. Mismatched chairs painted in muted tones circle around vintage china, crystal goblets, and a bowl of lavender sprigs. A distressed chandelier above twinkles softly with rose-shaped bulbs and glass pendants. In the kitchen, open shelves display pastel teacups, floral plates, and mason jars of sugar cubes. Faded floral tiles form the backsplash, and the antique white cabinetry reveals subtle signs of wear. A vintage bread box, embroidered tea towels, and soft lighting complete the romantic, countryside cooking nook. A cozy breakfast corner hosts a petite bistro table draped in embroidered linen. Two metal cafe chairs with chippy paint nestle near a window framed with voile curtains. Sunlight filters through, highlighting a basket of fresh croissants, delicate porcelain mugs, and a vase filled with garden roses. Just off the kitchen, a pantry with glass front doors reveals shelves stacked with floral tins, gingham linens, and preserves in antique jars. A rustic step stool and wire baskets add charm. Soft floral wallpaper peeks through the cabinet interiors, wrapping the space in vintage countryside coziness. Through a soft-hued hallway, a small powder room glows under the light of a crystal sconce. A pedestal sink rests against rose-printed wallpaper, while a scalloped mirror hangs above. The floor is tiled in soft gray and white, and a basket of dried lavender perfumes the air gently. Climbing the staircase, a gallery of antique frames lines the wall, some empty, some filled with sepia-toned botanical prints. The banister shows hints of age, and a long floral runner cushions each step. At the landing, a vase of baby's breath stands beneath a delicate iron wall shelf. In the main bedroom, a wrought iron bed wrapped in soft, ruffled bedding becomes the centerpiece. Floral pillows and lace layers invite rest, while sheer curtains sway beside an open window. An antique dresser holds perfume bottles, beaded trinket trays, and an oval mirror with a flaking gold frame. A delicate chandelier with crystal drops hangs above a cozy sitting area in the bedroom. A velvet armchair in faded rose tones pairs with a scalloped edge side table, atop which sit romance novels and a lace doily. Faint lavender tones wash over the walls in a gentle glow. The ensuite bathroom is a dreamy retreat. A clawfoot tub sits beneath a lace-curtained window, surrounded by candles in antique brass holders. The walls are painted soft blush, and the floor is covered in patterned tiles. A vintage vanity holds a porcelain basin and ivory-handled grooming tools. A small dressing room features a floral wallpaper accent wall, a full-length mirror with faded gold trim, and an upholstered stool in pale velvet. Garments hang from a dainty brass rail, and old hat boxes sit stacked in one corner, giving the space a theatrical, bygone-day charm. The guest bedroom echoes the same romantic theme. A patchwork quilt covers the vintage iron bed, while lace-trimmed curtains filter soft light. A distressed nightstand holds a reading lamp, a pressed flower journal, and a crystal vase with a single rose. Above, faded artwork in oval frames completes the scene. the guest bath, pale mint walls and floral curtains set a vintage tone. A small round mirror with an ornate white frame reflects the warmth of sconces with scalloped shades. Stacked towels in muted pastels rest on a wooden shelf beside lavender soaps in porcelain dishes. A quiet study tucked away offers a worn writing desk with chippy paint and brass knobs. A typewriter sits atop it, flanked by floral notebooks and pressed flower frames. A ruffled linen chair cushion and faded rose curtains make this nook perfect for poetry, reflection, and soft afternoon light. The sunroom is wrapped in windows and draped with lace panels, casting a dreamy glow. Wicker chairs with floral cushions gather around a shabby round table set with teacups and macarons. Overhead, vines trail along a wooden beam, and scattered vintage magazines add a sense of lived-in elegance. The laundry room blends beauty with utility. A white enamel sink sits below open shelves holding apothecary jars, clothespins, and sachets. A floral skirt hides the washer, and dried lavender hangs from a wooden peg rail. The floor, in checkered pastel, ties it all together with nostalgic delight. Step outside to a back porch filled with romantic character. White wicker furniture draped in floral throws surrounds a chippy painted table with a lace runner and vintage teacups. Hanging planters overflow with cascading blossoms, and strings of fairy lights twinkle as the sun sets behind the garden wall. The backyard is a cottage dream with roses climbing arched trellises and a weathered garden bench nestled beneath a tree. A vintage bistro table stands on the gravel path, ready for tea and tarts. Lanterns, chipped flower pots, and soft wind chimes bring life and poetry to this outdoor haven. Thank you for joining us on this serene tour through romantic vintage elegance. We hope you found inspiration in every softly aged corner and floral detail. If you love this shabby chic story, please like the video, leave a comment below, and subscribe to Atelier Nest for more dreamy decor ideas.